what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another One Chains Gaming video. Today we are going to be making my current lock. So initially I was going to have a lock for you guys posted Saturday with the 6-4 lock I made, because I made a lock that was pretty similar to last year's lock that I ended the year on that did really well. And then we ended up playing the game and found out the contest system is the contest system. So yeah, we changed locks already, and this is going to be my new lock. A little bit taller, same perimeter. This was more so just how tall do I have to be in order to consistently get the proper contest that I want, is really what this was. So we are going to go 6'7" for the height. We are going to go 7'1" wingspan, so it is max wingspan. You could also go 7-foot wingspan and try for 89 midi to get your gold set shot, but I did not care. Max wingspan on a 6'7", and then we are going to drop this all the way down to 185. So the reason we are dropping this down as low as we are is strictly because of the fact that, honestly, strength doesn't matter on a lock right now, okay? I know everybody wants the immovable. Immovable's been good a couple of years ago and stuff like that. The movable doesn't really matter. And plus you can max plus 2 it because it's tier 2. Like, there's just a lot of different things you can do. So we are going to go 184. So the first thing we will do, we'll go ahead and cover the physicals. So as of right now, we have 90 speed. It can go to 91, but we are going to keep it 90 as of right now. That will be a future cap breaker. And then 90 agility. So max agility, basically max speed. And then we are going to go 71 strength. This is a little bit lower of a vertical just because it's not a driving dunk build. If you guys saw the back end I posted yesterday, it had the driving dunk on it, just due to trying to figure a couple of things out. As of right now, this build does not have any dunk on it. Next thing we're going to cover is rebounding. So I know I told you guys, again in the back end build, offensive rebound over defensive rebound because of offense's ratings, defensive positioning, right? We are actually going to do defensive on this build, and the reason for that is I didn't want to have to up my strength enough to get this to where I can actually use 80 offensive rebound, right? Because you have to up your strength a couple of times in order for it to get to that point. I didn't want to lose the couple of agility, so we are just going to go defensive rebound. We will come back to the defense in a minute. The next thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over the dunk. This is probably the least amount of dunk I've had on a build. This is probably about the minimum of what you guys should have for a dunk if you are playing lock, especially as tall as I am. So we are going to go, we're going to go 72 standing because that gets you bronze rise up, and then it just comes with 62 driving. That's what we're going to go with. Eventually, with the amount of cap breakers we get, I'm sure this can get cap breaked into like the mid to high 70s, low 80s. So, I mean, eventually you can cap break this and get an actual driving dunk on it. But for right now, the concern was standing dunks just because I wanted the minimum amount of finishing that I needed in order to play the game, basically. Shooting-wise, we are going to go with my favorite two stats that I'm sure you guys are all too familiar with. 85 for mid-range, 73 below. Again, you are not shooting from a hash. I'm not expecting you to shoot from a hash. 85 is pretty much just so you can get your bases with your uppers, with like your Matt Ryans and stuff like that. And then 73 ball is just so you can shoot a 3 ball. That's really about it. There's plenty of takeovers if you guys need. If you guys feel like 73 ball isn't working well enough, there's plenty of takeovers this year that boost 3-pointer while still giving you lock badge and stuff like that. You don't have to have high 3 ball to get them. And then we are going to now cover the playmaking. So playmaking goes to 55 pass act. It's not great for throwing a break. I mean, ideally for throwing a break, you probably want 87 is really the ideally one you want for pass breaks. But again, you're playing on ball. More times than not, if I'm crashing the glass, I'm throwing it to my point guard that's standing next to me. I don't care about pass act. Now, defensively, we made a couple of tweaks. I initially was thinking low interior, just for bronze paint patroller. But after a couple of tweaks, we're actually going to get silver paint patroller on this build, just because it wasn't really as expensive as I thought it would be, honestly. So we're going to go 70, 84 for those. Steel is going to go 94. 93, 94. And then perimeter, we are going to go to 95. The reason I went 95 instead of anything higher is A, it's really expensive, and B, I already have 2 cap breakers. So I have my cap breaker from level 40, and then I do have my rookie 5 cap breaker as of right now. So that is why we are doing that right there. And then not really much else important that you can put this on. So I just went ahead and put it on free throw, gets you to 74. More than enough to actually shoot consistently on the green or miss. So this is going to be the lock build. This is what the badge tiers look like. So as of right now, I am max plus wanting my challenger. And then I have, if you're playing like 1s or 3s, I would maybe max plus one your paint patroller. Getting, Hoff rebound chaser on this build is pretty nice when you max plus 2 it. You can get set shot. Like there's a lot of options, right? And then obviously with my 2 cap breakers, I already get Hoff on ball menace, so that's not an issue. Glove doesn't really matter. And then I also get Hoff picked out drawn a 6/7. So that can eventually be max plus 1 to maybe legend or something like that. I'll kind of tweak with it and figure out the sweet spot once we get there. But yeah, that is the build. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the name is. Scotty, Dr. J, Gerald Wallace, 2-way mid-range scorer. So that is the lock build that I will be running on as of right now. There will be a couple different options as, again, we figure out if they're going to patch the contest system, exactly what's going to happen. Maybe the 6-4 lock will come back, but as of right now, this is what I'm running. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.